The other disturbing headline breaking today involving Syria and early evidence that that country has used chemical weapons now against its own people. So what now from the U.S. and how convinced is the White House that this evidence can be believed? ABC's chief global affairs correspondent Martha Raddatz is live in Washington for us tonight. Martha, good evening.
Good evening, David. This is the closest the U.S. has ever come to saying the Syrian government has crossed a red line, which means this is the closest America has come to having to consider military action in Syria.
It is a stunning assessment. American intelligence now believing that the Syrian regime has used chemical weapons on a small scale on its own people.
They have a reasonable amount of confidence that some amount of chemical weapons was used.
Specifically, sarin, the nerve agent suspected in an attack in March, leaving 30 dead. Sarin acts in seconds, causing convulsions and paralysis that suffocates its victims. President Obama hasn't wanted to embroil America in another war, but warned the regime if it ever used chemical weapons, that could change.
I have made clear that the use of chemical weapons is a game changer.
On Capitol Hill today, the call for action was swift.
I think it's pretty obvious that red line has been crossed.
But today, the White House made clear that despite the initial evidence, they want certainty first, an investigation to establish credible and corroborated facts.
And Martha, we all heard what you said just moments ago, that this is the closest yet the U.S. has been to debating any kind of military action. But what kind of action could they be considering?
David, you could set up a no-fly zone, stopping Syria's air force from attacking its people. You could attack Syrian military targets, and there are plenty of firepower in the region. We also have 250 soldiers right now in Jordan to deal with planning to secure chemical weapons if that becomes necessary. But I think the U.S. would think long and hard before taking any military action in Syria. It is a complicated place, as you know, David.
All right, Martha Raddatz on the troubling headline out of Syria. Martha, thank you.